Big man Michael Cobbins lost to injury. Backup point guard Stevie Clark kicked off the team after being arrested twice in 2 months. Marcus Smart in the midst of a mighty slump. It seemed like absolutely everything was going against the Cowboys on Monday as they plummeted from 8th to 19th in the nation. But on the night that Oklahoma State honored legendary coach Eddie Sutton, Cowboys did have one thing in their favor. Iowa State hadn't won in Stillwater in 26 years. That's right, the Cyclones hadn't spun out of Gallagher-Iba victorious since 1988. Heck, these guys weren't even alive back then. #1 song in America, George Michael's Father Figure. How about George Niang? He was the #1 option for the Cyclones in the first half. He had 13 points before the break. Meanwhile, Brian Williams was doing all he could to keep Oklahoma State in the game. Nice spin move in the lane. He had 12 in the first half. Oklahoma State trailed 36-32. The Cyclones were shooting 52% in the first 20 minutes. Second half, Cyclones doing more of the same, getting the steal from Phil Forte, and then the alley-oop to DeAndre Kane. Kane had an amazing day, 26 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. Oklahoma State pulled back with a 7-0 run. Marcus Smart gets the nice move. It's 61 all with 8 minutes left in regulation. Smart had 20 points, 8 rebounds. Then Brian Williams with the play of the day goes flying and gets the dunk. Williams had a pretty good game, 15 points. But as we get down to crunch time, Iowa State had the ball the way it wanted it with DeAndre Kane one-on-one. He misses the three. Melvin Ejim gets the dunk back, but it's right after the buzzer. We're headed to overtime, tied at 75. Due to time constraints, we skip ahead to the second overtime. And LeBron Nash was dominating. He scored all 6 of Oklahoma State's points in overtime number 2. And it looked like Oklahoma State was going to close it out in the second overtime. But Iowa State down by 3, gets a good look, misses it. Kane gets it back, passes, and this one is good. From Naz Long. Guy just came off the bench, hits the huge 3 once again. Score is tied. We're headed to triple overtime. Tied at 89. Third overtime, it's once again LB taking control with the crazy moves in the lane. He gets it to fall. Nash scored 14 of his 26 points after the end of regulation. Meanwhile, Markel Brown, that was his only 2. He finished with 19 points, 10 rebounds. It brought the Cowboys within 1 with 12 seconds remaining, and Oklahoma State ends up getting one final look as Marcus Smart inbounds the ball with 1.9 seconds remaining. LeBron Nash gets the shot, and it comes up short. The Cowboys fall 98-97 in triple overtime. That guy, Eddie Sutton, never lost at home to the Cyclones in 16 years. Iowa State outscores Oklahoma State 42-28 in the paint, 14-4 on the break, and Iowa State gets its first win in Stillwater in 19 games. Afterwards, Travis Ford was a man of very few words.
There's a lot left, but it was better. It was better. There was things that we can build on that we haven't seen in the last week and a half or 2. So that's the positive parts out of it. That's the positive parts. But there's a lot left, and I don't get caught up in there's a lot left. So we just need to get a win. We need to go get a win. We need to figure out how to get a win and go from there.
We tried to just bounce back from that Baylor loss because that was a close one too. That was one of the thrillers we thought we'd come out on the good end of, but we didn't. So we regrouped and we thought we'd come out and get this win tonight. I feel like we made a stride in the right direction. We don't accept moral victories, but I feel like we definitely made a stride in the right direction tonight. But we need to figure something out soon to get back on this winning streak.
So as the Cowboys roster gets smaller and smaller, their problems obviously get bigger and bigger. Oklahoma State started the season 15-2. But now has lost 3 straight games and 4 out of 5. The Cowboys find themselves at 4-5 in conference play in 7th place, just above Texas Tech, where the Cowboys will next play at 8:30 on Saturday night. Reporting from Gallagher-Iba Arena in Stillwater, Damon Fontenot, News OK Sports.